Frostmite here, bringing you a deck rating of a Twilight deck. It's my current build. It's not my perfect build, but it is the current build that I have. While I'm going through it, I'll actually ask if you have any stuff. I run 3 Necrogardna. Just the milling power from that is lovely. If you mill it, it's great for banishing, stopping attacks, bring it back to your hand. I actually run 3 of those. They're all secret. Find the other one. So over here going through my deck. 3 Necrogardna. I run 3 Wolf. Most people don't really like running 3 for fear that they draw into it for a dead hand. Really, you don't need to worry about that with Luminas. If you run 3 of them, you don't have to worry about doing that, because if you have a Lumina on the field, you can ditch Wolf and special a Lightsworn out of your graveyard other than him, or if there's another Lightsworn in the graveyard, just summon him right out too. Speaking of worrying about getting bad hands, another great way for a Twilight deck to stop from getting bad hands with Wolves, 3 Solar Recharge. Draw 2, mill 2. Ditch a Wolf, draw 2, mill 2, use Lila, get her back on the field. Dark Hole, staple for all decks. Charge the Light Brigade with Charge and Recharge. Great combo, searching a Wolf, ditching the Wolf, and using a Lila to get it back. I run 2 Janes rather than 3. It's great for attack power, but not so much milling power. Now that they're semi-limited, 2 Plague Spreaders. With the correct hand, I can Ixie summon so many times in one turn. Mix that up with a Monster Reincarn, Leviair, the Sea Dragon. Just mixing that out, pulling it out over and over again is lovely. Soul Morning, another staple. 2 Card Troopers. Whether it's cannon fodder you want, you can set it, sack it, get a card. Ixies it for Zinmains, Leviair, or just, milling power too. Mill 3, gains 1500 attack. I am looking for another ultra rare version. Honest, a staple in any deck running lots of lights. Battle Fader. I actually currently only have 1 in my current build. I am looking for another ultra rare Battle Fader. 3 Judgment Dragons, the powerhouse of this deck. My opinion, the greatest card in existence. It can clearly and completely level the field with only you having the advantage. 3 of those. Bloodcluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. I actually picked up a couple of those because they got limited in Japan, and I was looking forward to seeing that limited in the US. That didn't happen, but still a nice power. I run 1 each of Dark Armed, Gores, and Tragiota. Most people run 2, but I'm thinking of only running 1 now, but if you do have Jump Trag, I'd like to trade for it. I run 3 Monster Incarnations, for sure. Pulling stuff out of the graveyard that you need, or Foolish Burialing a BLS, Judgment Dragon, anything you need, and then using Monster Incarnation to get it back is just great. I'm looking for a Super Foolish Burial. If anyone has one, please PM me. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, 1 Celestia, 1 Arcus, 1 Gareth, and 2 Aarons. Gotta be careful with the Gareth, because you will deck out very quickly if you're not careful. 2 Beckoning Lights. And then 3 Lumina. Practically a Monster Reborn, only with a lot better for Lightsworns. That is the main deck. This is the extra deck that I run. Not exactly perfect, but I like it. 2 Wind-Up Zinmains. Once again, stopping your opponent whenever you need to. You have that. You have the ability for that. Leviair, calling back your banished Lightsworns, Plague Spreaders, Necrogardnas, just to keep your deck running. Excalibur for when you have haven't got the power in the field that you need, but you can make it with Jane, Aaron, Gareth, any of those. Zen Maester for when you need to ditch too many light swords on the field because you have way too much milling being done. Obviously, number 39. Catastor. Gaia just for level 6, I kind of like him. Iron Chain, there's no specific reason he's in there. I just like making my opponent mill as much as I do. Crimson Blader. Light and Dragon. And 3 Stardust Dragons. Just boom. I mean, it's a nice effect. Unless you have your own frickin' JD on the field, and then you're kind of like, I don't want to do this. Nuke your own Stardust, Monster Revive it, whatever. I'd like to actually run a couple more Light Swords, another Celestia. I want to run Raikos, but I haven't been able to find any Hollow Raikos. Please note this deck is for trade as it is. If you are interested in it, just private PM me. If you do trade for it, it'll come with everything except probably only 1 Stardust, not 3, because I actually need those for other decks, but everything else it would come with. Everything in this deck is almost hollow. So, comment, rate, subscribe what you think of the deck, and PM me if you're interested in trading or buying it. Thanks for watching.